Okay, so this is Colette, who's just come and done the first couple of days on the permanent makeup training course with Katy. Hello, Colette.
Hi.
So you've got quite a unique background. You've actually been in the tattoo industry and stuff before, haven't you?
Yes, in my younger day, my 20s, yeah.
Okay, so what do you do at the moment, and what have you been doing for the last few years?
At the moment I'm doing lashes, and I spent the last 7 years working with palliative patients
Okay.
in a hospice.
Wow.
Doing art therapy.
Wow, okay. So that's very unique. And what made you think about permanent makeup then? Because I don't think you realised it existed, did you?
I didn't realise it existed. I think when I was a tattooist, I tattooed a couple of guys who had patches from vitiligo, and they wanted it filled in, but it was brutal using an ordinary tattoo machine.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking at the time that would be great if there was a less painful, more suitable method for doing that. And lo and behold, there was. I just had no idea.
Yeah.
But I had been saying I'm going to go back to it. I'm going to try and find a way to do that, but safely and less painfully.
And you've been explaining what you wanted to do to someone. Was it a family member or something?
Yeah, family members and friends who then saw the show that you guys were on,
Yeah.
Rich House, Poor House. And then from there it was like, oh, I so want to do that. But I wasn't quite in the right place at the time.
Yeah.
I was still busy helping people.
Yeah.
The pandemic hit, and
Yeah.
we were made redundant. And I lost my aunt, and then I was sat on the sofa one night and the follow-up show came on, and I just saw it as a sign, and here I am.
Wow. And actually, on that note, how have you actually been getting on? Because you must have worried, oh, am I going to be able to take back to tattooing or that sort of industry again? Did you have sort of a few worries and concerns?
It's something I've always been desperate to get back to, but there's just been so many. Life gets in the way sometimes, doesn't it? And sometimes you just have to, you have the blinkers on, don't you?
Yeah.
You just have to sort of halt and say, what is it that I really want? And that is really what I want. And I couldn't quite believe that there was a occupation that had all of the elements that I loved within it. So
yeah.
the working with cancer patients, the medical side of that, and the potential there to help people.
Yeah.
That was in permanent makeup. The artistry that's involved, because being an artist is a huge bonus.
Yes.
In doing permanent makeup, so yeah, that is like I get to still be creative.
Yeah.
And do that, and colour mixing. All these things I love.
Yeah.
Are just within it. So.
Yeah.
For me personally, it's just like the ideal career. I can't quite believe it exists.
Yeah.
It's taken me a long time to find it. But that's because, people like Katy, I guess, have, made it accessible, made it really, really good now.
Yeah.
Whereas 20 years ago it was still up and coming, and it wasn't quite at the standards that it is now. The inks have caught up, the machinery's caught up.
Yes.
To the skill of the technicians. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it does. And actually, talking about that, you've really taken to it really well. It seems like we've just had a look at your work earlier and how good you took to eyebrows and stuff. How have you actually found it? Have you has it been as you expected when learning from Kate?
I mean, the equipment. It's just amazing. The machine itself is incredible. It's like worlds apart from what I used to use when I was a tattooist. It's incredible. The inks, the pigments are insane, just insane. And so the process for me, it feels it feels easier than I thought, but it's not necessarily easy. It's just because what you're using is so good.
Yes.
And obviously the instruction from Katy is amazing too. So that all kind of just combines into one neat little package where you feel very confident, and I kind of found myself flying through it, but only because of those elements.
Yes.
It was just such an incredible machine to use.
Yeah.
So very excited about that.
Brilliant. So it's all sunk in then, it seems like, and you've obviously got lots to be getting on with. And how have you found sort of Kate's teaching methods? Because obviously she tries to mix it up a little bit with theory and practice and everything else. And it seems like you've taken to them quite well.
that girl, I can see why she's award winning. My goodness. So I guess every student's different, and I think what she does so well is she gets to know what it is specifically that you need. So because of my background,
Yeah.
I've found that side of it, like the actual technical side of it,
Yes.
fairly like a little duck to water.
Yeah.
However, the confidence, all the other elements that you wouldn't necessarily get elsewhere from other trainers, especially if you were doing it in a group setting, it just would be non-existent. And I literally feel like I've come here and I've left a different person.
Oh, really?
And I don't say that lightly. Yeah, what she's done for me is boost my confidence, which is nigh on impossible, to be fair. And I'm very grateful to her. She's an amazing girl.
Excellent. Well, it's been great having you here. We've still got a little way to go, so
Yeah, I can't wait to come back.
there we go. Yes, and a little bit more to do today, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next couple of months for the live models, and then obviously I'm sure we'll be seeing lots and lots of great treatments coming through thick and fast after that as
I
well.
hope so.
Excellent. Well, great to see you, Colette.
Thank you.
Take care.